Hello again. If you enjoy crime stories with some added mystery, then today's episode is just for you. The biggest ever art robbery, netting the thieves $500 million worth of irreplaceable masterpieces. Let's get into it. Welcome along to another installment of On This Day, where we offer true stories that we hope you find interesting, informative, fun, and sometimes just simply shocking. Today's event took place on this day, 18th of March 1990. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, U.S., holds a revered place in the world of art, boasting an extensive collection of masterpieces spanning centuries. However, its illustrious reputation was tarnished in 1990. When the museum fell victim to one of the most audacious art heists in history. In a daring overnight operation, thieves made off with 13 priceless artworks, including pieces by renowned artists such as Rembrandt and Vermeer. This brazen act of theft not only deprived the world of invaluable cultural treasures, but also left behind a baffling mystery that continues to captivate investigators and art enthusiasts alike. It began in the early hours of Sunday, March 18th, when, according to witness accounts, around 12:30 a.m., several St. Patrick's Day revelers who had been attending a nearby party spotted two men dressed as police officers. The men parked their vehicle, a hatchback on Palace Road, just a short distance from the museum's side entrance. The witnesses, unaware of the impending crime, assumed the individuals were law enforcement officers. On duty that night were museum guards Rick Abath, 23 years old, and Randy Hestand, 25 years old. While Abath was a regular night watchman, it was Hestand's first time working the night shift. The museum's security protocol dictated that one guard would patrol the galleries with a flashlight and walkie-talkie, while the other would remain stationed at the security desk. When Abath began his patrol, fire alarms went off in multiple rooms, but no signs of fire or smoke were found. Upon returning to the security room, Abath observed indications of smoke on the fire alarm control panel, presuming it to be a malfunction and disabling the panel before continuing his rounds. Before completing his patrol, Abath briefly opened and closed the side entrance door without informing Hestand, who was stationed at the security desk. At approximately 1:20 a.m., the thieves arrived at the museum's side entrance, where they rang the buzzer to gain entry. Speaking to Abath through an intercom, they claimed to be police officers investigating a disturbance. Abath, seeing them on the closed-circuit television and noting their apparent police uniforms, admitted them at 1:24 a.m. Upon entering the locked foyer. The thieves encountered Abath at the security desk and inquired about the presence of other individuals in the museum. Abath radioed Hestand to return to the security desk. Noticing a suspicious detail, Abath realized that one of the men's mustaches appeared to be fake. As Hestand entered the room, the thieves revealed their true intentions and handcuffed both guards. They then proceeded to wrap duct tape around the guards' heads and eyes before leading them to the basement. Once there, the guards were handcuffed to a steam pipe and workbench. The thieves rifled through the guards' wallets, threatening them with knowledge of their addresses and promising a reward if they remained silent. In less than 15 minutes, the guards were subdued, with the ordeal concluding around 1:35 a.m. The thieves navigated the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum under the watchful eye of infrared motion detectors, which notably failed to detect activity in the Dutch room until 1:48 a.m., indicating a deliberate delay. Upon entering, the crooks destroyed a sensor designed to detect proximity to artwork and targeted valuable pieces like The Storm on the Sea of Galilee and A Lady and Gentleman in Black. They meticulously removed these artworks, but avoided a Rembrandt self-portrait, no doubt because of its cumbersome size, opting for a smaller etching instead. Moving swiftly, they also took Landscape with Obelisk, The Concert, and an ancient Chinese gyue. One thief ventured into the short gallery, while the other stayed in the Dutch room, attempting to dismantle a frame containing a Napoleonic flag. They seized 5 Degas sketches before taking Chez Tortoni from the blue room. Before leaving, the thieves checked on the subdued guards and confiscated video cassettes and data printouts from the security director's office. Remarkably, they left the hard drive untouched. Exiting through the side entrance at 2:45 a.m., they concluded the 81-minute robbery. In the morning, the next guard shift discovered the bound guards and initiated a police investigation. Of course, the authorities immediately suspected this to be an inside job, with speculation that museum staff or insiders may have played a role in facilitating the robbery. The meticulous planning and execution of the heist suggest a level of familiarity with the museum's security protocols and layout, leading some to believe that the perpetrators may have had assistance from someone with intimate knowledge of the institution. Rick Abbott, the security guard at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, came under scrutiny early in the investigation due to his behavior on the night of the theft. During his patrol, Abbott briefly opened and closed the side door, a gesture that raised suspicions among investigators. Some believed this action could have been a signal to accomplices waiting outside. Abbott claimed he routinely checked the door to ensure it was secure, but colleagues noted that such behavior would have been noticed by supervisors, casting doubt on his explanation. Further suspicion arose regarding the museum's motion detectors, which failed to register any movement in the Blue Room, where the painting Chez Tortoni was housed, during the time of the theft. The only footsteps detected in the room belonged to Abbott during his security rounds. Raising suspicions further, a security consultant later confirmed that the motion detector equipment was functioning properly. In 2015, the FBI released security footage from the museum on the night preceding the theft, showing Abbott allowing an unidentified individual into the museum for a conversation at the security desk. Abbott claimed not to recall the incident or recognize the man, prompting the FBI to seek the public's assistance. Former museum guards identified the stranger as the museum's deputy security chief. Abbott maintained his innocence until his passing in 2024 at the age of 57, vehemently denying any involvement in the robbery. The FBI agent overseeing the case initially dismissed Abbott and his colleagues as incompetent and incapable of orchestrating such a sophisticated crime. An additional piece of the mystery came in the form of a letter. In 1994, Anne Hawley, the museum director, received an anonymous letter proposing the return of the stolen artwork. The sender claimed to be a mediator unaware of the thieves' identity. They stated the theft initially aimed to secure a reduced prison sentence, but now sought to return the artwork. The stolen pieces were allegedly stored in a non-common law country. The sender sought immunity and $2.6 million for the return, to be deposited in an offshore account. They instructed the museum to publish a coded message in the Boston Globe. Director Hawley alerted the FBI and the coded message was printed. A second letter acknowledged the museum's interest, but expressed concerns about increased investigative efforts. Further communication ceased, leading to a dead end in the investigation. As the investigation into the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum art robbery enters yet another decade, authorities remain committed to pursuing every lead and avenue of inquiry in their quest to unravel the mystery and bring the perpetrators to justice. Until then, the identities of those who orchestrated one of the most daring art heists in history will remain a tantalizing enigma, leaving the world to wonder about the true masterminds behind the crime of the century. Thank you for joining us on this day. We always appreciate a like or share to help the channel grow. And if you would like to see more stories that cover a wide range of topics, such as pop culture, movies, sport, biographies, births, deaths, or even tragic events, then please feel free to subscribe for more of the same, as we upload new content every day. We're always interested to know what your favorite kind of topic is, so if you would like more shocking, funny, or biographic material, please let us know in the comments, and we'll even give you a mention in the video we make for your entertainment. Once again, thanks for watching What Happened on This Day, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, take care.